Preparing for liftoff.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh.
You put a little sort of a,
Yeah, that was good.
like a broadcaster filter on
That
that.
was like some CBS bankers.
Here
voice.
we go.
CVS bangers.
Welcome to Podwatcher, the official podcast of Watcher Entertainment. I'm Ryan Bergara.
I'm Shane Madej.
I'm Steven. I thought we were changing the intro.
Wait, what's the new intro?
Hey,
Oh.
tell us what we got.
Sure, let's do that.
Put some beat on it.
What up, you dirty worms? Hang on. Here we go. What up, you dirty worms? Hang on tight because the Watcher Boys are coming, and I think they just might have a lot to say on this podcast day called Pod Watcher Baby that you just started to play. Ryan, Steven, and Nasty Shane too, and producer Captain Maddie on the ones and twos. No Soap Apple. Pod Watcher. No Soap Apple. Pod Watcher. Woo!
That's pretty good.
That's
really good.
That's actually pretty good.
That's the Fresh Prince of Watcher Entertainment over here.
Wow.
Surprised.
Man.
That's pretty good.
That's excited. It gets people excited.
I think we should make that the new intro.
We got to record it, though.
Oh, sure. Like a version of this. Right?
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm Ryan, that's Shane, that's Steven. Anyway, this is a show where we answer your guys' questions too, via email or phone. And if you want to leave us a question, you can hit us up at
AskWatcherPods@gmail.com or call us.
818-275-4585. That's 81 you ask on Luke.
I still don't know that number.
And
Gotta
we'll
put
never
these-
know.
You got your Grammys shirt on for the holidays, man.
It's Christmas!
Hey!
The second
Although the second one is set during President's Day.
I was about to say.
Oh, yes, because she does the little monologue about President's Day.
So good.
God, those movies are so great. We're recording this a little bit before the holidays, so we're not all in it yet, but I'm feeling it.
I'm pretty in it.
I'm feeling
it.
I have a question.
Oh, okay.
This is a question from me.
This sounds a lot like our very first caller.
You ask Luke.
You
Listen
mean
up.
Barack Obama? Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Sounds like Matt just
Let me be
talking, pauses.
Okay. My wife and I were putting up the Christmas tree
Yes.
a few days ago.
Yeah.
Real or fake?
Fake.
Me too.
But we pull out the ornaments. I start putting ornaments on.
Yeah.
I put one on. I put two on.
Uh-oh.
Sadie puts the topper on.
No.
Okay, that's what I said. I got two ornaments on the tree. She puts the topper on.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, that's why I wanted to know.
Damn.
I said, what the hell are you doing?
That's
What
like
in the hell?
that's like putting cereal after you put in milk. That's crazy.
I don't think it's that crazy.
Am I crazy for being like, what are you doing?
Sometimes I'll start with the topper.
Oh.
I think
Work your way down.
if among you two that it is sort of tradition to work your way up to it, then sure. I see the process there.
Mm-hmm. This is the thing, though.
I don't know that we have a process.
We've been married for 2 years, but we've been together for a long time. I don't really come from a super traditional home. Like, we don't have a lot of traditions, but there's things that I've always done, which is topper last.
Interesting.
last.
You don't have any couple Christmas traditions or anything like that?
I'm sure we do, but you'd have to like look back and go, oh yeah, I guess we do that every year.
Oh, okay. I mean, like something you're intentional, because like Mari and I have one thing we're intentional about, which is going to get the real
Pancakes.
pankle. We get
You get the tree, and then do you get
Oh,
you get some tacos?
We
get
get monster tacos.
We get Jack in the Box
Jack in the
tacos.
Box
Talked about this
tacos.
last year.
And we go through the drive-through with
That's fun.
the Christmas
I love
tree
that.
on top of the
That's
car.
really cute.
That sounds nice.
We also go see the Christmas lights in Woodland Hills, Candy Cane Lane.
I've never gone up there.
It's really cool.
Is it good?
There's a couple Candy Cane Lanes in SoCal. Apparently
Send
the
me
best
your
one.
Rex. I'd love to
Well,
go.
I saw a list of like the top 10 light destinations in SoCal, and Candy Cane Lane and Woodland Hills with 3.
Candy Cane Lane is just a
What is it?
That's a sort of catch-all term
It's
in all regions, because
yeah.
like in Illinois, we always had Candy Cane Lane. It's
It-
just a street that has a lot
A
of.
bunch of houses that really care about lights.
They've
Yeah,
all
sure.
committed to this idea that they're going to really go for it with their Christmas lights and decoration displays. And in this particular one in Woodland Hills, you could drive, people could just crawl through with their cars, or you could walk around with your dog, and people have like stands set up for like hot cocoa and like
Ooh.
popcorn, and it's the neighborhood really goes all out.
Are these people, when they're buying the house or selling the house, the person who comes in next, they have to be on board with being on Candy Cane
I
Lane?
asked that same question. I was like, I wonder if when they are selling to a new family, do they have to be like, now you need to know, if you buy this house,
Yeah.
you have to go hard in the paint for Christmas,
Because you really have
That's
to.
cute.
because you're ruining it. Because there are a couple houses last year that I went that didn't do it, and it's just like Grinch lives there.
Is it a pretty is it a pretty sort of affluent seeming neighborhood?
It's actually a mix. So there's there are some nicer
I was
houses.
gonna say, if they're all really nice, then
No.
they're like, whatever, we'll spend $1 million.
No, and I think that's the charm of it because there's a neighborhood that goes all out for Halloween in Toluca Lake.
Yes.
And that's an affluent neighborhood.
Those houses are fancy.
This is like a mixed bag. And that's what the charm of it is like it doesn't matter. Everyone just goes all out on their decorations. Yeah. But I've only been in that candy cane lane. Apparently the number one in Southern California is in Torrance.
Oh.
Number 4 was Altadena, Christmas Tree Lane, Christmas Tree Lane, and I used to go there as a kid. It was basically this giant, this one street that had nothing but giant fucking Christmas trees.
Are these in America or in California?
Just SoCal.
Okay. Oh, so okay. So gotcha.
But I'm sure, like, I bet you there is like some sort of top 10 Christmas light displays
in America.
And I prefer the home variety, not like, fucking Disneyland. You can say Disney. Yeah. It's fucking.
What do you think about the people that will do like light shows?
That's awesome.
I think that's really fun.
Okay.
I think it's really
with
fun.
music.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would hold that opinion if I lived next door to them.
Sure.
Well, I mean, they're not doing it every night though, right?
Are they?
I mean,
not?
oh,
no, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
No, I have a neighbor who does it every night.
There's what?
Cool.
Yeah, like
It is cool.
There's one in Schaumburg, Illinois that obviously.
Wait, are you from Schaumburg? I'm just kidding. I just want being proud of where they're from and just going. Oh, if you've never talked about them.
Wait. Okay, hold the story. Do you know? I just got an email.
What?
Can I get a sound bite here or something? Or give me something.
Steve got an email.
You've got mail.
Oh,
That's good. Oh, rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
Michelle
Goodbye.
Tegular says, I have to report that Schaumburg, Illinois legend Shane Madej was a clue in the patternless crossword puzzle in yesterday's Chicago Sun-Times.
Wait, really?
Did you know this?
That's awesome.
In the Sun-Times?
You were
That's
in the
crazy, dude.
Sun-Times.
That's like there were articles about like the Zodiac and shit.
Was that in the Chicago Sun-Times? My dad sent me this. He sent me like a screenshot of the crossword from the Sun-Times. Oh, well, I didn't know it was from the Sun-Times. He sent me a crossword.
Yeah.
And I was on it and I was like,
what's the clue?
This right there. Matt,
oh my God.
Wow.
Now, I couldn't figure out if this was from the Sun-Times. I got this email as well.
Wait, that's
From a
actually a
different
confusing clue because it makes it seem like the clue is for the co-host of You.
No, this is classic. I go hard on the NYT crosswords, so I know how often Anya Taylor-Joy is going to pop up in there. Anya's always in there.
Yeah, it's like names that are like very like I think Ava Gabor always comes up because you can put EVA together.
I see.
Things.
I did not know it was in the Sun-Times.
Congratulations, man.
Oh
That's
my
great.
gosh.
That's really happy.
That's wonderful
awesome.
to see.
That's incredible.
God.
We should,
Mr. Schaumburg himself.
I wish I could get a copy.
No, I was about to say, can we get a copy?
Maybe I can email the Sun-Times and ask them.
Or your parents. Can't your parents just pick up the paper?
I don't know if they. We were always Chicago Tribune, we were Daily Herald people growing up.
But you can't just go pick up the paper. You should just hit them up, man. Because it would be cool to frame it and put it up on the.
It's very
set.
cool.
That would be incredible. Well, it's funny because my dad sent me a photo of it, and I was like, "What is this from?" And he was like, "I don't know. My cousin sent it to me."
That's so fun.
Yeah.
We'll put it right next to the picture of that dog sniffing my crotch.
Yeah. That's good.
Unbelievable. That's awesome.
That's amazing. Ho, 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 ho! Miraclemas.
You don't know this yet, Santa? We did this last week.
Oh, there's no better way to end the year and the holiday season than a nice clean bed.
No, yeah.
If you have a dirty bed, then you won't end up on the nice list.
That's probably
and I'll bring you coal. And I can't think of a better gift this year than miracle sheets.
All right.
Yes, miracle-made sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature-regulating, so I can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long, even up there at the North Pole, where it gets so cold. My wife makes me sleep in a different bed.
Wow, Santa, that sounds not
She
good.
gets mad at me because I am gone for so long.
Okay.
Working on my toys. Well, they're not just cool, they'll keep me clean as well.
That's nice.
These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors.
That accent got weird.
Miracle sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands and feel as nice, if not nicer, than sheets used by some 5-star hotels.
That's good.
That's what I was looking for. And these babies are designed for your skin. I make sure that your skin is clean. I can always see your skin.
All right.
Stop sleeping on bacteria.
Oh my God.
Bacteria can clog your pores, causing breakouts and acne. Sleep clean with Miracle. Go to trymiracle.com/watcher to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo Watcher at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident.
Oh my God.
in their
Yeah, I could see why Mrs. Claus has you sleep in a
their
different bed.
product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go!
Don't you do it, no.
Go.
Do trymiracle.com/watcher and use the code WATCHER to claim your free 3-piece towel set
You
and
missed it.
save over 40%. Again, that's trymiracle.com/
You missed Coma, you got calm.
Watcher to treat yourself. Thank you to Miracle Made for sponsoring this episode. What was that? Oh, anyway.
Schaumburg
has there's one house. Schaumburg also has like a candy cane lane, but there is one house pretty close to my parents' house that goes excuse me, I'm working through a water burp. Goes fucking crazy for Halloween or for Christmas. And they do have it's like a whole show every year. It's something different.
Oh, there's a house. I don't know what neighborhood. I think it's in Toluca Lake.
Just there's Ryan and I have talked about this before in Toluca Lake in California. Have you ever been there, Steve?
I have been there. Friend Jen Rougerilla used to live up there, actually.
Oh,
so
really?
I visit her up there.
Have you been to the Halloween street?
No.
It's I went there a couple years ago, like a day or two before Halloween, but then last year, not this year, the previous year, we went on Halloween, and that is crazy.
It's crazy, dude. It's insane.
Wait, where is this?
This isn't, it's some sort of random Toluca Lake street. I think it's like, I want to say it's off Laurel.
But
Is it more south?
It's nearer and closer to Ventura.
It's just north of Universal Studios. You could see
Gotcha.
Universal Studios from this.
This is from that neighborhood. They have a Nightmare Before Christmas house.
Oh, that's fun.
And it's really well done. Like they have all the characters. They have Santa, Oogie Boogie.
That's kind of nice. You can put your decorations up in September and then be up all the way till January.
Yeah, that's like that story.
Basically.
We told that story on the podcast last year where in class. This is a classic Ryan story.
It's amazing that you remember a story that you've already told, and you're clocking it as a story you've already told from a year ago.
Well, it's because it's a classic me story where Mari told me it would be awesome if we put up Nightmare Before Christmas decorations because then we could do Halloween and then keep them up for Christmas. And I just went right one ear out the other, and then 2 minutes later I was like, what'd be a good idea is if we did Nightmare Before Christmas decorations. She was like, I just said that to you and you didn't even fucking respond. And I was like, oh fuck, my bad.
And maybe I mentioned this last time too, but there's a very narrow window for Nightmare Before Christmas for me. The spookiness of it, I don't think can.
We had this exact same conversation.
I can't get it too close to Christmas. Yeah. It's too scary.
Have you started decorating yet, Christmas?
I put my Christmas lights up a few days after the election. I was like,
that's right. Yeah, you did.
I need a little something to look at.
That's a good idea to cheer yourself up.
I put them up. I was the first person in my neighborhood to put them up on our balcony.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
And all
Oh no.
I'll tell you what, we're a little high up from the street, but just enough that we can hear people talking. And all month I've heard people going, "Ooh, look at the lights. Those are so nice." Truly like cartoonish praise.
Do you think it's warranted that?
I think it is warranted.
Okay.
They're lovely lights. They're sort of the old, big, colorful bulbs, and they look really nice.
You said they were a
nice.
special kind of LED, right?
Yes, they're called True Tone.
That's right.
I would imagine they're extremely expensive to decorate an entire house with, but I just have one balcony, so I just bought one strand a couple of years ago, and they're so lovely. They're so lovely.
Now, here's a question that I have about Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
Colored lights or white lights?
You know, I like the mix. I like having both.
You like a mix.
That's crazy.
Like, I mean, because if you put some on the exterior
crazy?
and then you put
can't
some,
imagine
I like
that.
colored lights on a Christmas tree. I'll say that.
Me, growing up, my family they did a lot of white lights, which I think is a nice look.
Mari's family did too, and then I made her see the light of the colored lights.
Hey.
Even on actually, when I was really young, I think we did have colored lights on the.
It's just more fun.
It is more fun, and then at a certain point, they were white lights on the Christmas tree, which also has a nice look to it. But I think as you know, once I think I'm more of a colored lights kind of person. I like to have the colorful mix.
We did color lights growing up, but I've flipped to white lights.
That's
now.
what I did.
Yeah, I don't know.
I had color lights all growing up, and then I think I just like, you know, when you go down a street in like a city and they just have like the strand of white lights for Christmas, or all the trees are wrapped in white lights.
That's awesome.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
I want that in my home.
Shut the fuck up!
I don't know why I did that. It's on Do Not Disturb.
You
but
know, this is a two consent party state.
what does
We
that
can't
mean?
record this conversation without all of us knowing that it's being recorded. I guess we all do know it's being
I was going to say, though, I want to specify by colored lights, you're talking about the classic red, blue, like the multicolor.
I don't know how you'd not know what I
No,
was
because
talking
I've
about.
seen a lot of,
There's a lot of bad LED lights out there.
Well, I've seen a lot of
have
people-
cold light, and that is not what you want. You want it to look like Eyes Wide Shut.
but there's a lot of people who have been, the strands are just like a kind of a nice shade of blue. That's been a big thing.
I don't like
all
that.
blue, all blue.
Well, they might be
Like icicles almost.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Sometimes people of the Jewish faith put up,
Oh, the blue. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense too. I kind of like the look.
I don't
On the
necessarily like
exterior.
all blue. Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
So is Christmas like really red and green? Those are the colors that come to mind.
I love a white light with decorations of gold, red, and green. And that's just me.
How elegant of you.
Hey, listen, they've always been called that.
What's the color that's What's the color that's most emblematic of Christmas?
What do you mean? I just told you.
No, like the singular white.
I would say red and green.
Yeah, I think red.
I don't know.
I go red.
It's red to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go red too.
For lights, I like the red, green, blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else is in there in the classic mix.
I love a bunch of green with a pop of red. That's just
A bunch of
nice.
green.
That's
well, like
nice,
we
yeah.
put up a bunch of like garlands up, and I was like, "There's something wrong about that area over there." and then I realized I was like, if there was just a poinsettia right
Yeah.
there.
Matt, do
God,
you
that'd
not
be
do?
great.
But it'll
do
kill
you
you,
do,
dog.
do you do tamales for Christmas?
Sadie's grandma does.
I've only made them one time with my family, and it was
Exhausting,
it was
yeah.
fucking miserable.
Exhausting.
It seems like a lot of work.
You were up very early, and
Yeah.
everyone's very cranky.
Yes. And then people
ruins
go,
Christmas.
these are really good. And they're gone very fast.
Yeah.
We always make latkes on. They're
that's
so
good.
fucking good.
Is that process hard?
Not especially. No, it doesn't take very long. You got to fry them, but God,
But you're
they're so
actually
good.
a
I'm
pretty
so
good
hungry.
baker, though.
I don't bake often.
Don't be modest. You're actually pretty good.
Uh,
Like he made a latticed pie that was like pretty impressive.
Yes, that's the last pie I've made though. Like I don't bake very often. I think it's because
Retiring on top.
I'm not a big sweets guy, so I don't.
I don't. Yeah, me too.
I don't bake very often. I cook here and there.
Steven, do you do any kind of like Asian food for Christmas? Because we don't.
Why would you ask me if I do Asian food for Christmas?
Why wouldn't you?
Why, Ryan? Tell me why. Why specifically?
Steven's got him in
What's going on there? Why did you go
Trying to
straight to
take on
Asian
another
food?
Asian person.
You don't do any.
I'm just messing.
I was about to
with
say
you.
you don't do any Asian food for Christmas. What are you out of your mind?
What do you do
Just
for
messing
Christmas
with you.
usually?
Well, with my family for Thanksgiving, we'll do hot pot.
Oh,
what
that's
we'll do.
fun. That
Every
sounds
year
so
we'll
good.
do. We'll do turkey for lunch and then hot pot for dinner.
Whoa.
Christmas, I'm not I don't think I'm doing a specifically Asian dinner. No.
Not, but
What are you-
I'm
what are
not
you
doing
eating?
like all tamales for dinner, but but we will have tamales there along with classic Christmas food. But then we'll also sometimes have.
I'm so hungry for tamales right now.
Sometimes we'll also do
God.
dumplings. Something like that.
I see. You know, we
It's a splash
we didn't
of
really
like
do
the
that.
cultures.
What's
No,
well?
no.
Then what are you eating on Christmas? What's out there?
Normal. I don't
Ham?
know.
Boiled goose.
We're
A big boiled goose.
this is getting.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like you, where we don't really do traditions, but I'm trying to do them more because I want to get ready for when I have kids one day to be able to pass them on to my kids. But
Right.
Yeah.
I don't really have that. No, I don't.
Did you already start decorating?
Not this year.
Mari and I
so
have
busy.
lightly started to decorate. We haven't.
The timing of Thanksgiving really messed everything up. This
It was
year.
a late Thanksgiving.
It was so late, and now we're already in December. And now it feels like
Now we
Christmas
should
is
make it
already
very
up.
clear that we've obviously on December 23rd we're all decorated.
Yeah. This is.
Right,
we
right.
recorded
Okay,
this.
yes,
We
yes.
everybody's traveling a bit. They're a little bit. The holidays get tricky, so we're recording these a bit ahead of time.
Yeah.
Sarah and I way earlier this year planned a short trip to London, and happened to.
Oh, I see why you clarified.
Well, I want to say we happened to be flying on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We booked the trip and we were like, oh fuck, that's Thanksgiving. We're gonna miss Thanksgiving. We usually go to the East Coast and spend it with our family. So, oops.
So you went to London on Thanksgiving Day.
We didn't do anything for Thanksgiving. Like we went to visit her family, and then Thanksgiving came. We were like, okay, bye.
I bet you that flight was like full of families because sometimes families travel
Usually
on
it's
Thanksgiving.
empty.
It was
Right?
pretty empty. There were not a lot of people.
People
flying.
don't fly on Thanksgiving.
on Thanksgiving, yeah.
But
People
they
don't
do it
fly
as a
on
family.
Christmas either.
If they're doing it, they do it as a family. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was
Like
I
instead
mean,
of having something at the house, they'll go
there were
travel
people.
somewhere.
Like there were people at the airport, but it was by and large pretty
My
empty.
family's done that once.
But I was like, well, that's no big deal. Obviously I was like, oh, I'm bummed we won't be spending it with her family on the East Coast. But also I was like, well, what are you going to do? It's Thanksgiving. I eat food all the time. It's just a holiday where you eat food.
That's right.
But I'll tell you what, then because, we've been to London a couple times for work.
Yeah.
And then I've been there once with Sarah. So this was with Sarah. It was my second time going there. We were there in like 2019 or something. So it's been a long time, but we have never had a Sunday roast
Oh,
where they at various, it's sort of a tradition there, which is every week, which is crazy.
Every Sunday, it's not like a
Every
Christmas
Sunday, a lot of bars and restaurants there will have a roast going in the morning.
and they just go in on one guy.
What? Oh, very good. Very good. Very good.
Jeff Ross shows up.
You hit the roast master.
But so we went for a Sunday roast, and then as the food was coming, I was like, "This is basically Thanksgiving."
Oh, that
It
sounds
was just
nice.
like just beautiful carved beef.
Oh, cool.
And they were the gravy that they had. They were like, it comes with like a big Yorkshire pudding, and then the gravy that they had, they were like, the gravy has bone marrow and melted bone marrow.
Oh,
and I
God, I'm so
my
hungry.
fucking
That's
God!
I love bone marrow, dude.
And the stuffing also had bone marrow, and I was like,
Oh
this,
my God.
this is everything I've ever wanted.
I love stuffing.
It was so good.
I only like stuffing. That's the only thing I really like.
Sarah was like, "Are you sure
Thanksgiving.
you need the stuffing? Because this is a pretty." And I was like, "I'm getting that stuffing."
Yeah, you got to get that stuffing.
And the bone marrow gravy on top of the bone marrow stuffing, I was like, "This is
Oh my
one of the
God.
best things I've ever eaten."
Stuffing, it was good the day of. I had leftover stuffing. Not that good.
I love leftover
I did not like
stuffing.
Leftover
Like
stuffing.
leftover.
Leftover
Why
stuffing
was it
is
so
pretty good.
bad? I don't know.
How did you have it leftover wise?
Maybe
Did
you
you
just
put it
made
in
it
like a
or-
little oven?
You know what?
Because-
That's my
because
problem.
that's
my,
the thing.
I microwaved it.
No. You
Yeah,
gotta put it in.
I plugged
look,
up.
I'll
You can microwave.
I'll have it in the
I
microwave.
microwave it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
But we don't have a microwave. We just have a little toaster oven, and
Oh, sure.
baby.
You know what was even worse as leftovers was the turkey. Because it,
Turkey's bad.
The one-
Turkey's
Fresh.
dry, but that's why you get the gravy. You
Not
gotta
good.
coat that stuff in
Yeah.
gravy.
Thanksgiving food sucks, dude.
what? No.
we all disagree.
No,
about
we
this.
disagree
had
with
this
that.
a year
It was
ago.
good. It was good this year.
No
but just
good.
as
No good.
leftovers, I was just disappointed sorely.
This is actually while we were talking, I was
Oh,
just
no,
thinking about because
tell
right
us.
now we're filming this at the beginning of December, so
That's
right
right.
now we are in peak
mid-December.
getting gifts stage for Christmas. Like
Yeah,
just
I've
going
got
out to
one
shop.
I've got one for you here.
I know
Ryan.
you told me I look like an
Oh.
asshole because
No, I want to be clear. Nobody Nobody said we need to get gifts for each other. It's well before Christmas.
I did get you that great gift that one year.
You got me a blue, the Raptor.
A pop-up front.
I just remembered I bought this. I bought this way earlier in the year on my honeymoon.
Okay.
Wow, on your honeymoon, thinking of Ryan.
We ran across this store where we were like, oh, there's some good stuff here. And we bought gifts for some people.
Amazing.
And I was like,
That's
this
very
is a good one
touching.
for Ryan. And I forgot about it because I haven't been handing them out. And then I was like, well, we're recording our Christmas episode today, well before Christmas. And I don't expect gifts from anybody else.
Yeah.
No, but this was not. So there's no awkwardness around that. But this is my time, I think, to present that. But what you wanted to talk about gift shopping.
No, I actually had a question because like when you're doing the gift shopping, I actually enjoy that because you get the chance to be thoughtful and you think about what will make people happy. But what I realize I struggle with when people ask me, what do I want? Because like I really feel like I'm at the stage where I was like,
You have all you need.
I don't fucking know.
Socks.
And I was getting curious,
love
like,
socks.
because by the time this releases, it's December 23rd. So everyone will have already gotten their gifts
Clock
for
is
us.
ticking, and if you
So
haven't,
I just wanted to go around like, if there was one thing you wanted, what would it be?
That's fun.
This is a tough one.
Oh my god.
World peace.
Oh,
No, come on.
You don't want
He
that?
means
Boo. I mean, I do want it, but that's not something we can get you
It's
right
just
now.
funny it feels like as a grown adult to be like, I want this for Christmas. Is such it's such a funny thought.
I just
but if
hope
I
that-
never really thought about it, and like I'm really actually going to think about it right now. Like what would I want? Oh, I think I know what I'd want.
Well, that didn't take long at all.
I would I think I want something that would maybe like a tunnel for him to run through or something like that. You know, like one of those they have the dog shows.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah,
You'd love it.
yeah, that's true.
Either that or some Dodger gear. I don't know, fucking.
Dodger Bucks.
I did tell my family. They were like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I don't know. Give me something Dodgers, Lakers, or Chargers,
Oh,
That's
yeah.
nice.
like a bottle opener or some shit like that." I don't know.
I'm trying to think. The people like Sarah knows kind of my vibe. Sarah's one of the great gift givers. She just she reads me like a book. She can pretty much get me anything, and I'm always like, "This is wonderful." So I often don't put together a list.
No.
You know,
Yeah. It's tough. It's very tough.
I like a little watch. you
Oh, yeah,
know.
yeah. Socks?
I love socks.
There's nothing better than putting on a new pair of socks.
Oh my god, it's the best.
My God, it feels so good.
Not
Wait,
ground.
were you the person that told me that sometimes if you come home after like a day, a half day, you put on new socks and it just resets your day?
No.
Didn't you make fun of me for leaving a bar and putting on a fresh
It was
pair of
you.
socks?
It was
It was
you who
you.
told me this. Okay, yeah.
You left the bar and you missed.
Ed
Sheeran.
That's right.
Oh, you saw it.
That's when he did it. I forgot.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go
He
put on
didn't
some
tell
fresh
me
socks.
about it. He did it.
Wait,
and we both were like,
you
what?
missed a chance to take a photo with Ed Sheeran.
I didn't know.
to
I
put
didn't
on
know Ed
fresh
Sheeran was
socks?
there.
He was
First
back.
off.
You were there when we
I
took
was
the
back by
photo.
then.
You were by the bar.
I went back to the hotel and I said, "I'll be right back."
Then
and-
you came back and then you went to the bar to get a drink. And
And then
Ron
you
and I
took
were
a
like,
photo,
"It's go
yeah.
time. Let's go get a photo with
Yeah.
Ed." We got to post that still.
I've actually gotten in the habit of when I travel bringing double socks because I do. At the end of the day, I'm like, oh man, I want to wear some fresh socks when I get home.
Yeah.
I always overpack on socks.
You
and
gotta.
these, yeah.
You didn't answer though, Matt.
What?
What you would want?
My boss is to be nicer to me, I guess.
What do you?
All right. Okay.
Matt,
okay.
what do you trim your mustache with? A trimmer or scissors?
Scissors.
Yeah. Okay.
I got him though.
Are they like? Would you ever ask for like a pair of solid gold scissors for your mustache?
I don't think so.
I think that's the hard thing about being an adult is you've
I
curated
just
all
get
your
what
needs.
I want, yeah.
You've curated your life already.
I've gotten what I want. I think like tickets to a show or something like,
That's
Yeah,
always
special.
fun.
yeah.
I think those are nice. Things that I would be like, oh, I'm not going to buy that. I don't need that. That's the gift thing. It's
Yeah.
like something I don't need but want.
Yeah.
yeah. But do you think it's lame to give someone a gift card?
No, I'm fine with it.
I think it's fine too.
It's still something.
But I could see why people do frown upon it. Like
I think
but
gift cards
when
are nicer
I
than cash.
When I receive a gift card, I'm never like, oh, you just gave up.
Yeah.
I'm always like, fuck yeah, I'll go find something there. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I love gift cards. Yeah, it's dope.
because it still lets you know that they
did something for you.
know what shop you like at least.
Yeah.
Like, you
Also,
know.
if you get cash for somebody, that's just going to go into the account. Or it's
A
gonna
gift
just
card
be
is
a-
like, go get
Yeah,
yourself something
it
from
forces
Kohl's.
you to go treat
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my friend Andrew Sawicki, shout out. I did something for him, like watched his apartment or let him did something, and he got me like Taco Bell gift card.
Fuck yeah!
That's
and
great.
I ate 4 months.
Yeah.
If you know Matt, you know that's a great gift.
That's a good gift.
Yeah.
Because I would often go like, well, I shouldn't really get Taco Bell tonight.
I was like, well, I got
to
burned.
I got a gift card. It's not going to spend itself.
Yeah, that said, I wouldn't mind a Popeyes gift card. Just give me the excuse to eat some of that sweet, sweet chicken.
Oh shit. Oh wait, where's this present?
Oh, it's right here. Okay,
yeah.
let's give you the
I like
present.
how he was
Yeah,
like,
let's go.
No, you don't have to
Let's
do
go.
that.
Now
Let's get
this is from Barcelona,
Oh,
city of Barcelona.
Barcelona, Spain.
Have you been there?
hand delivered.
I have. This is great.
You've been to Barcelona?
I went with
Incredible. We only spent one day there, and I was like,
I wish we had spent longer.
God damn, what an incredible.
Oh, this is so nice.
You haven't even opened it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. That's just thought you got something. Is all it is.
It's in the shape of a sausage, man.
It is the shape of a sausage.
Okay, so
Friends,
there's-
unwrapping it.
I don't know if there's anything in English.
there's a paper like a wrapping around it that's in several different languages, like fucking Small World. And then now something wrapped in bubble wrap, which is bubble wrap's a gift. It's E.T.
Yeah.
It's all ET.
It is.
Oh, wait. What?
To give it a full look.
Oh, come on.
It's E.T. taking a shit.
It's E.T. It's E.T. who is just taking a shit. There's a big turd on the floor. A big kind of like classic swirly poop emoji turd
You
sitting
can see his
under his
little butt
ass.
cheeks.
Right under his sculpted ass
Yeah.
cheeks.
Instagram.com/podwatch.
I actually thought it was something penis related because he does have his finger pointing at his little pee-pee.
I don't know why he's doing that, frankly.
He's
but-
doing the thing that kid does in Back to the Future. The Back to the Future 3 kid who's like, if anyone hasn't seen that footage, there's a kid in the Back to the Future 3 film who has to go pee. He's in the background of one of the shots, and he's trying to tell the directors by pointing at his...
Now I should have refreshed myself on the details of this before I gave this to you because I read about it when we were there. There was a whole shop.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And I don't have all the details on this, but basically
Check out the ass.
there's a
Hang
thing.
on, let me grab the camera.
There's
Check out the ass.
You know how like,
shaky ass hands.
Christmas time, a lot of people will have like a manger set up.
Yeah.
A little like miniature with like, the goat and the
Yeah.
little Jesus and all that. There's a trend there where you basically, there's a little figurine.
That way. Oh, turn the whole thing. Yeah,
There's
there
a
we go.
little figurine of a man pooping that you buy and you like put it in mangers. So there's like a little guy taking a shit. And it's like a tradition there.
That's pretty good.
So they had a store.
That was just people taking a shit.
You get like let me try and find the actual picture of the does it say on the paper? Is there English on
Let's
there?
see. Let me check it out. It says, "This is a very me gift too." Obviously.
Okay.
Here it is. The Caganer is a typical figurine found in Catalan nativity scenes dating back to the 18th century and traditionally depicted by a peasant wearing black trousers, a red sash, and a barentina, a typical red cap. A symbol of good luck, joy, and good fortune in the home, it is said that through his defecation, the land is fertilized for the following year. All our figures are handmade, and it has become an honor for many well-known personalities to have their own Caganer in their image.
So the store has obviously, like, you can get many different sizes of the classic red capped guy taking a shit.
Hey, that kind of looks like me with the orange beanie
A
almost.
little bit. But you can also get, is that Princess Kate Middleton? Is that who that is?
I don't know.
But you can get, they had Olaf.
Oh, damn.
They had
Did
like,
you get yourself an Olaf?
Pope.
no, I got myself a classic just classic guy, but they had hundreds, like every mildly,
Hey, Mario, look at his cheeks.
every mildly famous bit of IP was in that store shitting.
They have Indiana Jones?
Absolutely.
Oh, damn.
They must. Search Indiana Jones and see if we got him.
I'd be shocked if they didn't. Yeah.
There he
you
is.
go. There's Indy taking a big dump.
Oh my god.
It's pretty good, right?
Holy
Oh, it's Caganer.com.
Oh, cool.
Oh, man.
They got the Squid Game guy taking a shit.
Wait, let's go for the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Shane Madej.
I was going to say watch it.
Let's go for it.
Someone could make them of the Watcher Boys, and Matt. Matt's a
No,
Watcher.
no.
Do not make me shitting.
Yes, please do. Please do.
Big old mustache on this little figurine. It looks so
Okay,
funny.
but
A little mustache
I
on the
got hairy
shit,
legs, so if you do it right.
too. His poop's got a little mustache on it.
Oh, I heard that wrong. I thought you meant, never mind. I thought you said there was shit in his mustache.
No, the other way
I
around.
was like, yeah, no, I got you now.
Really good.
No.
No, none of us.
Interesting. Well, this is very nice. Thank you, Shane.
Of course. We could put that up on the set here unless you want to take it
No, we
home
could-
and decorate for the
No, I
holidays.
think it's fun to keep
Is he
it here.
pointing at his little...
He's pointing at his ding dong, yeah.
Maybe he's pointing like, I just don't go shit.
Can I take a look at that?
Yeah.
You know, you could have given me a million guesses and I would have never guessed that.
I know. That's what's so great about it.
It's pretty good.
It's kind of like that image that you guys talk about. Nobody will ever guess that.
No one's ever going to guess that and they should never.
Well, wait,
forbidden image.
so all of them always have the poop on there too.
They're all pooping.
That's really funny.
They all have a little pile of poop behind
Nice.
them.
Oh, and it's caganer.com on the bottom.
Yeah.
I wonder where that started, that classic imagery of a poop. Never seen one look
The
like
little
that.
swirly poop.
Yeah.
I don't know. That'd be a great question to delve into, maybe on Mystery Files.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, we'll save that one for Podwatcher. I don't think we need to dedicate a full episode of Mystery Files to that.
Should we hop into some questions at this point?
That'd be
Let's
fun.
do it. Okay, let's.
It's just so funny. It's so funny too, because I probably wouldn't have turned it around. I would have just been
I
so
know, I
caught
had
up in
to-
ET.
Yeah.
Little poop. It's so good.
I took a shit.
No, he would just go, ouch.
Oh, it's a rough one there, E.T.
Cheesy 5-layer burrito.
I ate some peanut shells.
I love when ET just sounds like John Lennon.
Yoko phone home.
Those don't digest, do they, AT? No, they don't.
ET home deliverable.
It reminds me of the ET ride when Steven Spielberg's talking to him. And he just goes, that's right, AT. ET's like, I need help. And he goes, that's right, ET. ET needs help.
All right.
What about E.T. whole foam?
Oh, God, dude. Jesus Christ. It's good.
Wait, whole foam.
That's disgusting.
What does that even mean? Whole
His
foam.
fucking hole is foaming, dude, with shit.
Okay.
Foaming at the brim.
Foam?
Yeah, like foaming at the brim.
I don't think that's all that
His
good.
hole has become a rabid
What
dog's
about that?
mouth.
What about that?
His hole has turned into Cujo.
E.T. whole foam.
He's got a Cujo hole. A Cujo.
All right.
Cujo Culo.
This email comes from Bethan.
E.T. By the way, E.T. whole foam can be the title of this episode.
There we go. Yeah, dude.
This episode, excuse me. This email comes from Bethan. Hi, everyone at Podwatcher. Not sure if this will be too late. I know you record ahead of time. Of course we do. Thank you for noting. What are your favorite things around the festive season and any Christmas holiday traditions that you all have? Now, you all, it's me. I said I didn't have any. Favorite Christmas films. Also, just wanted to say a massive thank you for for all of the amazing work you do to provide so much entertainment and joy for all of us. I saw Ryan and Shane, in parentheses, and Lizzie as the fabulous host in Glasgow earlier this year.
Oh my God.
Oh, thanks for coming
For
out.
one of the Ghost Files shows, and it was one of the highlights of my year. It was
thank
such
you.
a brilliant
Aw.
evening, and I'm so glad I flew to Glasgow for the show.
Oh, thank you.
I actually live in South London, but couldn't make it for the London shows.
Oh,
Thank you so
okay.
much for sharing.
Well, I hope you got a fun trip in Scotland out of it, too.
Yeah, Glasgow is a beautiful town.
Glasgow.
I already shared my Christmas traditions. It's just the Jack in the Box tacos with the tree and then going to see the Christmas lights. So
Traditions, favorite Christmas film. I was going to say that's, if we have a tradition, it's watching those
Yes.
specific films.
actually, it's funny that you say that because we started one this year. We actually were like, let's start a Christmas tradition that we do the night of Thanksgiving because we could immediately go into.
you're heralding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we decided we are going to watch Muppet Christmas Carol
On Thanksgiving.
on Thanksgiving night.
That's
Interesting.
fun.
And is that when it is Thanksgiving over? We are now in Christmas.
I think so. I can't wait for Thanksgiving to be over. So it's like, neither can Mari. So we're both just like, let's get into Christmas right now.
Now, do you do Christmas stuff before Thanksgiving?
No.
Shane, you said you did this year.
I did this year,
I
but
don't typically know.
I feel like when COVID happened, we were like, let's put up the Christmas lights in November. And that's carried over a little bit. I think we usually exercise some restraint and wait till like Thanksgiving-ish or maybe a little bit after.
What do you sound like Batman when you say that?
Let's do it.
No, but yeah, that's a new one we started. Which also, honestly, that might be my favorite Christmas movie now. And that's funny because when we did the top 5 beatdown episode, I don't even believe that was in my top 5 because I had not seen it yet because Shane introduced it to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That's crazy.
Well,
you never watched it growing up?
That was the same reaction you had. I was like, no, I didn't watch it.
I didn't remember that.
The Muppets were a weird blind spot for me growing up. The only Muppets kind of exposure I'd had was the Jason Segel one in 2009.
Sure. That's not great exposure.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I don't like that one as much because the whole movie's like, aren't the Muppets great? And it's like, that's the whole movie. They're like, yeah, but we love the Muppets. I like the movies where it's like, yes, we all know the Muppets are great. Now they're having fun doing this stuff. You know, it's a little too like back patty.
They'd been gone for a while.
That's fair. They had been gone for a while. That's honestly why I prefer Muppets Most Wanted to the other.
I didn't like Muppets.
I think Muppets Most Wanted is a hoot.
What's the space one? They go to space? And
Muppets from Space. That's one I haven't seen. I've seen that once.
That is probably one of those ones where it's like, oh, I really like right now. My brother said that his son and daughter really like the third Home Alone. They're 4
with Scarlett Johansson.
They're 4 and 2. Sorry.
Oh yeah, she's in that as one of the robbers.
And Alex D. Lynn.
But they're 4 and 2, so it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know any better.
Sure.
I like for me, Muppets from Space was the one that I watched a lot. And
interesting.
Did not really like much of the Muppets other than that.
Yeah.
We watched Muppet Christmas Carol and we loved it so much that we were like, man, I've never seen the original Muppets. And so we did an impromptu double feature where we were like, we'll watch the first 10 minutes of the next.
Moving right along.
And then we ended up watching the whole movie.
It's great. It's
Yeah.
really good.
It was good.
I like to save that one till closer to Christmas, but I can see that being
Heralding
a really
in the
fun.
season.
That's enjoyable.
I'll watch that this year. I've never seen it.
It's so good, man.
It's great. It's short, but it doesn't feel short. The music is it's Paul Williams.
It packs like a real emotional punch, surprisingly. Michael
it's Paul
Caine, a very, very committed performance, almost Shakespearean level.
It's great.
It's so funny.
It's really good. I tend to watch that. I always watch It's a Wonderful Life.
I watched that closer to Christmas, though.
I'll tell you what, I just this past week I rewatched About a Boy.
Oh, Hugh Grant?
Yes, which is a movie that I've always loved. I haven't watched it in a while though. I was crying at the
Is
end
that
of
Christmas?
It takes place sort of during Christmas and New Year's, though it's not like an explicitly Christmas film, but it feels very Christmassy. And I think it came out around Christmas to my recollection back in the day. Wonderful movie. I was so happy. I might start watching that sort of as my early Christmas movie.
What is your first Christmas movie that you usually break out, or is it not uniform?
I don't think it's uniform.
Steven, do you have any?
Yeah, do you have any
What?
Christmas
I know the
films?
question was directed at Ryan and Shane, but I think that's simply because
Christmas
they watch a
movies?
lot of movies. Yeah, but I don't, not to say like
No, yeah.
not to cut off Shane.
No,
I
yeah.
remember. But I want to
Tammy-
make sure that you're included.
Yeah. Tammy watches Elf every year.
Oh,
Elf is
incredible. Yeah.
And I do end up watching it with her. So maybe that's
the way you described that didn't sound like you enjoy it.
No, it's just like I
know what you
it's
mean.
not a tradition, but she'll turn it on, she'll start watching it, and then I'll just sit down and just start watching it with her. And then it'll be a great time. So I think even just naming that out loud, I'm like, this is our tradition. We do that. Yeah.
Do you have any other traditions in general? Because I know you said you wanted to start a tradition.
You know what I think I realized as a kid, I loved putting the cookies out. And I
For
think I want to
Santa?
do, yeah. And I think I want to do that. Not even just put out cookies, but just eat cookies.
You should do that
on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Because as a
Cookies
kid, you
and
put the
milk.
you put the cookies out, and
who?
somebody eats them.
Was it always
Somebody
cookies and milk for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if we ever did the carrot thing.
What
Did
was
you
like
go,
a-
what, you put out a
carrot thing?
Tecate or something?
Salem cigarettes.
No, as we got older, Santa started.
Oh, did your parents have fun with this? Is your mom up to shenanigans?
Yeah, I started asking. Santa wants tequila.
That's pretty funny.
So you were pouring out shots of tequila?
I
for
would
your
put
Santa?
tequila.
Like a shot or what? Like a,
Yeah, and
like a
then-
glass?
Or like a Corona. And then, but my parents would always do this thing where like the cookies, the next morning I would come, but they wouldn't be fully finished. But you could tell Santa was
Yeah,
nibbling.
He nibbled.
He was nibbling, and then the beer would be gone.
Nice.
But most of the time it was milk. But as we started to get older,
That's funny.
I like the idea of like they're old enough to understand that Santa likes beer, but also that Santa is real.
it's weird that Santa starts to like the same drinks my dad likes.
I cannot continue this conversation without acknowledging the new Christmas classic.
The new Christmas.
Oh, you're talking about
baby.
Spirited?
I'm talking about Spirited. And I
What
want
is this?
I do also want to say Elf. Like, Elf is one of my favorite movies to catch because I've always felt this way. Streaming is obviously great because you can watch stuff immediately. And there was a time when that was not the way it was. But there is also, for me, there's like such a comfort to watching live TV and knowing that other people in the world are watching it with you.
I know exactly what you mean.
Like on TNT or some shit like that.
And Elf is one of those movies that I love to catch on like TBS or something.
Yeah.
I'll pop in like a third of the way. And it was on like a week or two ago, right around Thanksgiving. And I was like, I'm just going to put this on. It was like while I was packing for a trip. And
I saw this on the street the other day. I was driving down Magnolia in Burbank and I saw into, I think it was a pizza shop called What's Up Dough. And they were playing on their TVs Elf.
Okay,
but I could see in the lower left the TNT watermark.
It's the best.
So I was like,
and then you get all the little Christmas commercials, and you're like, I don't even mind the commercials. I'm just here for the ride. It's so fun because you're just like, I'm part of the club that's watching Elf right now. We're all cozy.
Part of the 50,000 people on Earth watching it together.
Anyway, Spirited
is
now. How many years has it been out? 2
or 3?
This is the second year.
Last year was the second year.
No.
Really?
It's no. Last year was certainly the second year, or at least second.
Yes, because last year was the year that we were like, I guess we're going to start watching this every year because we watched it last year on Christmas.
I didn't realize. I thought it came out last year.
No, it came out 2 years.
2022. Yeah.
Wow.
So
this will be the third year.
Third year.
No.
Yeah.
Is this the fourth?
This will be the third year.
Third year
that it's out. It's been out for 2 years.
23. Yes.
Yeah. If you don't know Spirited,
I don't know Spirited.
Spirited is a
retelling of the classic
Christmas Carol.
Oh.
Yes. Ryan Reynolds is a
PR
marketing guy. Yeah.
And then Will Ferrell plays a guy who works at sort of the company that puts on the productions of essentially the Christmas Carol. That like they hire the ghosts and then the ghosts, try to make bad people good.
The three ghosts are they're from a Men in Black type team, like a secret organization.
That's a good comparison.
And they pick a person every single year, and they go find someone to redeem in the Christmas, kind of like they would Ebenezer Scrooge.
I'm gonna watch this tonight.
It's good.
I'll tell you what.
Sounds great.
It's a musical.
It's a little long.
Oh, I love musicals. Sorry.
There's definitely a little bit, it's got a little issues, but Matt and I were talking about this. There are certain movies where like the music of it is just, the music is so fucking good.
Yeah.
And it just like any issues I have with it, I'm like, doesn't matter.
Who's singing? Is it Will Ferrell singing?
It's Will Ferrell.
Singing,
Ryan
Reynolds
He can
singing.
sing?
Yeah.
Oh.
He does all right.
Tracy Morgan does a little singing.
Oh.
Yeah, he does.
The movie kind of came and went too. I thought
it was one of those streaming movies where they were like, Apple, it's on
TV.
Apple. Here you go. And I was like, if I saw that in theaters, I would have been screaming.
I really hope they re-release it because I don't think it ever got a theatrical run.
I don't think it did.
I would have gone.
Yeah.
No, they're never going to give it a theatrical run at this point, you think?
Maybe
I mean, hey, 10 years from now, when everybody's
maybe we'll get
talking
like a
about Spirited.
repertory showing at some point.
I mean, hell, they put fucking Interstellar back in theaters.
Yeah.
I mean, that obviously.
And that movie stinks.
That
so
movie doesn't
Spirited is
stink.
good.
It's a pretty decent film.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It certainly is our.
I cannot wait.
It's the opening track is so good in terms of
You want to blast that thing because the music will carry you away.
I've only seen it once.
Oh, I can't wait.
I've only seen it the first year it came out, and I didn't see it the second year, I guess.
It's also one of those.
I've seen like 5 times.
I've seen it I think 5 or 6 times.
Mari and I were saying we want to rewatch it this year anyway.
Every time I tell someone like, "Oh, you got to see Spirited," they always think I'm like joking. They're like, the Ryan Reynolds, Will Ferrell one. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking.
It looks on paper like something that should suck.
Yeah.
And I think people are just inherently don't like musicals.
Oh my God, I'm going to listen to that on my way home. They also, the songs in that movie understand the power of percussive tap dancing.
Oh yeah.
Where you're just like, yeah, this song is pretty good. But then in the home stretch, it'll be like, and you're just like, oh my God.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It's great.
I'll say it has some faults. It's borderline convoluted. It's just short of convoluted. Like they just rein it right in before you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And you do also have to accept it's once again another Christmas Carol.
Yes.
Though I think
remix.
I think out of all of the sort of remixes of it and retellings of A Christmas Carol, it's the most inventive one of
Oh
the
no,
things.
Muppet Christmas Carol, man.
Well, but Muppet Christmas Carol is just the story.
Yes, but it's
This one is like we're sort
Spirited
of telling.
trades on.
I guess-
the story already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
remixing
it's a take on it in a way that a Muppet Christmas Carol
I
is.
guess if you want to go with like who deviated off the path the most, it probably is. But I still think the best Christmas Carol movie is Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh,
Like it's the
haven't
best telling.
seen it.
It's the best telling of Christmas Carol.
I
in
haven't
my
seen it.
opinion.
Don't know.
I like the Alistair Sim version, but that's also like that's just classic,
Yeah, it's classic.
old
yeah.
school.
No love for the Bobby Z, huh?
No, not that one. Or Family Man.
Is that a Christmas Carol?
Basically, well, no, I guess that one's more like It's a Wonderful Life.
Surprised Shane didn't mention Polar Express yet.
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with.
Well,
Christmas
we were talking
Carol.
about Robert Z.
Bobby Z. Polar Express is now a very fun sort of novelty because it looks so horrifying. Like it's fun to watch.
You ever seen it, Steven?
No,
The Hot Chocolate song? You ever heard that?
no.
Any other movies? Any other Christmas movies that you like?
The old Grinch,
Old Grinch is a classic.
animated Grinch.
The old Grinch.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Mari loves the Jim Carrey one, which I do as well.
The Jim Carrey one is great,
always
but
watch
I
that.
also
You gotta
there's
show her baby Grinch head skin next time you
Yeah.
watch.
I do have to show her that.
There
she
is
loves
a-
Baby Grinch. She
there's
thinks he's so
certain-
cute.
the old Grinch is one that I like to have on in the background at some point because it's just like there's like a
The Thorough Ravenscroft.
aesthetic. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another one that I.
You know what I watched for the first time this year?
Speed.
A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
And I watched it because we had talked a few weeks ago about how much I did not like Charlie Brown.
He's a mope.
Makes me sad.
Yeah.
And the music is sad,
Yeah. There's some it's a
but I
melancholy.
really enjoyed the production of the
That's-
the thing.
That's sort of the whole appeal, really.
Obviously,
Wonderful.
Home Alone too. By the way.
Oh,
And Home Alone 1.
Yeah. There it is. I was listening to the Home Alone soundtrack the other day because right now we're gearing up for the next season of Ghost Files, and I had to do an inventory of all of our gear to make sure it all works.
Setting the trap.
And I was listening to the music, and it felt like I was Kevin McAllister setting my little traps in the gear room.
Setting the trap, I'm surprised, has not been. Someone's got to like sample that.
It's so good. Such a banger. Dude, yeah. I was like fucking flying in there, dude.
The one from Home Alone that I'm like, this is maybe because like obviously there's a lot of old like Carol of the Bells and like old Christmas songs that are classics. I feel like Candles in the Window
Good.
is like, or Candles in My Memory. What?
Somewhere in
My Memory.
Oh, that's the one I thought. Yeah, Somewhere
the
in My
one.
Memory is really good.
That's basically like just a new classical
A new
Christmas
classic,
piece.
yeah.
So good.
That's beautiful.
You know what a movie I really liked last year that I might try and fold in?
Jangle.
Specifically because Sadie and I are staying here, I think, for Christmas and not traveling. The Holdovers. You want to watch The Holdovers?
Really lovely.
Yeah, Holdovers
Yeah.
is a good Christmas one. I love
It's
the
a really
Holdovers.
good Christmas movie.
Steven,
Wow,
have you
that's
seen
a-
Holdovers?
That's a good.
No.
You know
I
what?
didn't want to forget about
Steven,
it.
I think you'd really like
You
it.
would like the Holdovers.
Really?
It's lovely.
Great Paul Giamatti in that.
More than hot chocolate?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think
Pork and all those
I
dogs.
think if you set a plan to watch Spirited and the Holdovers this
Spirited,
year,
I'm going to go to tonight.
you're gonna. I think
Yeah.
you're gonna love it.
Holdover.
It's a little. I'll say it's a little long, but stick with it.
That's okay. Musicals
if
tickle
you liked
me.
Wicked, I think you'll like
Oh, I think
Spirited.
Yeah.
Steven, have you seen Jingle All the Way? That's my second favorite Christmas movie. I
I
love
think I
it.
have.
It's so good.
I
It's
don't
so
know.
bad awesome.
I've seen so many movies that I just goes in one and out the other. I don't even like register it. 'Cause
Hey.
they're playing and
If you're listening to this or watching it on YouTube, let us know in the comments
Yes,
what your
please.
fun traditions and favorite Christmas movies are. Especially if it's like an offbeat Christmas movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like, oh yeah, I never considered
Like
that one as a Christmas
unaccompanied
movie.
minors.
Like that. Like I didn't realize until when I was watching About a Boy that like a week or so ago, I was like, this is a Christmas movie. It's not an overt Christmas movie,
It's
but
like
it
Die
is,
Hard.
the vibes are just through the roof.
Last year I rewatched Eyes Wide Shut, which I can do
Yeah.
maybe every few years
I could do it every month.
because it's
Yeah.
exhausting.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's going to do it.
Also, I believe when this episode comes out, the third episode of Ghost Files Alone will be up on Watcher TV.
Oh, yeah.
So if you haven't watched any of that, you could watch all 3 parts.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of that.
If you're
one.
stuck at home for Christmas, holdovers and alone.
That's right. There's actually a fair amount of Christmas stuff in Ghost Files Alone.
You could do
Really?
For some reason, that haunted house I was at had a bunch of Christmas decorations. I don't know
Which is so
why.
strange because you filmed that in like the
I
summertime.
filmed that in July.
Yeah.
you could do
Christmas in July?
Home Alone and then Ghost Files Alone.
That's much better.
What about
What I
that?
just said. Than
Is
what
Christmas
I
in
just
July a thing?
Not really. For like mattress
Yeah.
stores.
I think Freeform used to do it, or ABC Family used to do it.
Mari and I had an argument about this.
a big heated argument.
Yeah, she was like, Christmas in
Did you
July.
throw a
That's
vase
the
at the
thing. And
wall?
I was like, no, it's not. And she was like, then why do you know that phrase? And I was like,
She got you there.
I was like, I do know that phrase.
It is a
Yeah,
thing, but it's not like, yes, it's a concept that mattress stores,
Why are you saying mattress store?
because they're always like Christmas in July sale
Oh.
at Serta.
Let's look at the
Really?
beginning
Yeah, it's
of
a big-
Christmas in July.
It's like
Because
how
I
they have, like,
remember
Labor Day
ABC
sales.
Family used to play all the Christmas
And yes,
movies.
like TBS, I think will do. I mean, I don't know if they still do it. There was a while where they'd be like, "It's Christmas in July."
Is it
We're
because
gonna-
it's the halfway point?
There's a
Basically, it is halfway.
Wikipedia page, which means it's got to be real.
Because that's why
And-
Halloween in March is starting to be a thing.
what?
What
I
is
don't
that?
know
The midway
What-
to March, a lot of like
what do they do?
they do like the Scream Break was something Six Flags does.
Oh, Halloween. I thought you said-
Werther.
Halfway point of Halloween.
Tell us more, Matt.
Werther, an 1892 French opera, had a group of children rehearse a Christmas song in July.
Huh.
To which a character responds,
What
when you
is-
sing Christmas in July, you rush the season.
I'm gonna go around to a bunch of mattress stores in July and be like, "You rush the season."
If you guys got into like a Lyft, like a ride share situation, and it was like June, and the Lyft or Uber driver was just bumping like "All I Want for Christmas Is You," but like enjoying and singing along to it, would you be scared?
That's interesting, man. That's pretty
Scared?
fucking interesting.
Yeah, because it's like listening to Christmas music anytime outside of Christmas, but like just vibing.
That
I suppose.
It depends on how long it goes on for. I sometimes will
He's like, I just
bust
love
out
it.
Mariah Carey
I love this song.
for fun.
Or if it was just like fucking
you know what? That actually
Last Christmas.
that happened to me earlier this year. It was like the deep summer, and I heard Last Christmas, and I remember thinking like, "This is a good song."
But it's weird.
Yeah, it was very strange.
But imagine it coming
I
from
don't
the
think
Lyft
it was.
driver.
I don't think it was July.
You know what song is the banger though? Is Mistletoe, Justin Bieber.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Let's do favorite Christmas song.
Okay, that's a good way to close this.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta do favorite Christmas song.
I'm gonna go with Mistletoe, Justin
What's that
Bieber.
one?
It's
Ju-
the most wonderful time,
Time
of the year.
I'll
You
be waiting under the.
don't know
I
this
don't know
song?
this song.
Underneath the mist.
Oh, you'll recognize it if you heard it.
I doubt it.
you. Starting with you. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Bieber Christmas music slaps.
Actually, it's pretty good.
He's got a great album.
I love the Beach Boys Christmas album.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
and
I thought you were singing there. I love the
Well, I
Beach
was.
Boys Christmas.
any one of those songs. The man with all the toys.
He's the man with all the toys.
That's my go-to.
I think a lot of my life was informed by the Home Alone 2 soundtrack. So I love Tom Petty's
Oh,
Christmas All Over. I like that. And the Darlene Love, obviously, Christmas Baby Please Come Home.
I feel like it almost has to be separated into two categories because there's my favorite Christmas song that's like the sappy Christmas song that gets me really warm and fuzzy, almost like emotional, which is "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas."
Incredible.
Love that song.
oh, sure.
And then there's like the
Until
Christmas
then, we'll
party jamming out.
Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. Breaks my fucking heart.
it's
It's so sad. It's so beautiful and sad.
and then I think like the rockin' Christmas is like I like "Underneath the Christmas Tree" by Kelly Clarkson. I like that song.
Oh, that's a
That's
bit of a
modern
sexy one.
classic.
I also do like Santa. Is it Santa Tell Me?
Santa Baby.
Oh, Santa Baby.
Santa.
No,
Santa
the-
Tell
no,
Me.
that's
the
Ariana Grande. Yeah,
The Ariana one is
Tell
very
Me.
good.
If he's really real.
And this is post Christmas, but Auld Lang Syne is one of the just. Speaking of a song that just sort of breaks your heart, it's. I think maybe it's because of my association with "It's a Wonderful Life." It pops up.
Oh, fuck.
Merry Christmas, Spider-Man.
Oh, Jimmy. I like Sleigh Ride too. Ella Fitzgerald. It's a good song.
Yeah, clops.
This Christmas by Donny Hathaway.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's so good.
Yeah. Similar assignment. You chime off in the comments with your Christmas songs of choice. And get some bangers in there, you know?
Yeah.
Hey.
What's the name of that song that goes, "So this is Christmas"?
Happy Christmas War is over.
Is that it? Yeah.
By E.T.
Wonderful Christmas Time too. Also, thank you.
Yeah, I used to not like that song, but I think that song is spectacular.
You don't like Wonderful Christmas Time? But
No,
what's
it's a great
surprising
song.
about that?
It's a great song.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
That's right.
Hey.
That's right. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Have a happy holiday. We'll talk to you next week for that exciting New Year's episode.
Yes.
E.T. foam hole.
Great.
Full home. That's full. Wait, no, I didn't do her.
Whole
E.T.
foam.
Whole foam.
That's what you said.
Oh, I did?
I think so.
I might have said foam hole.
Listen to some of these Christmas music on the way home.